Hello and welcome to the rink at Old York Road for an ECHA matchup. The Temple Owls taking on the Navy Midshipmen. I'm Dylan Coyle, joined alongside JJ Mahowski. We made it to the broadcast on time. The game is underway and Ben Auerbach had to make an early save. Face-off will be held to the right of him. These games are huge. There's two more left for the Temple Owls in ECHA play, and they will have to face off against Villanova next Friday, but obviously this challenge is huge against Navy.
Absolutely, Dylan. Navy coming in tonight, and right now they're one of the hottest teams in the league, and they beat Temple earlier on in the season. Certainly a challenge for Temple tonight, but they have Ben Auerbach in goal. A different situation for them in net than the last time that the Midshipmen saw the Owls in play.
The Midshipmen, well, officially they got 90 shots off on Matt Sheely. As a big hit is laid right there by Jake Rotzler. Officially they got 90 shots off, but I mean they didn't. What I've been told is that they were just counting everything on the score sheet there. But nonetheless, Navy absolutely dominated Temple last time out in that 10-1 win on November 17th. But you've got a bit of a different feeling in this one as a pass goes right to the corner, and Navy already asserting their dominance in the offensive zone. Back up to the point, just sending it down low. It goes back to Browski, and it's shot into the corner boards. Back up to the point now, Brandon Ondick, who scored the overtime winner. He has points in 3 straight. He has another 2-on-1. Left side, passes it across. It was deflected before it could get to the stick of Will Green. And back into the defensive zone it goes, and the pass for Max Hucker avoids everyone. Navy going the other way with it. Ian Bowles makes a good play to get it out, and there's a shot. He scores! Through traffic, Johns Casilla makes it 1-0, just a minute 40 into this game.
Dylan, just a bad goal in transition right there. The Owls not necessarily getting set on defense right now, something they need to improve on. Obviously 3 shots on goal right now for the Midshipmen. 1 finds the back of the net very, very early in this game, and that's not what you want to see, especially with your #1 goaltender on the team in net. Here they are once again in the offensive zone.
Behind the net, Tom Piniella, 1-0 Navy leads here, and that's not something that Temple wants to have. Garrett Elmer, it goes off his stick, and Navy does control it. Just dumping it in the zone is Jeffrey Wu, 5'8" defenseman, one of the smaller players that Navy has. Puck out to neutral ice. Elmer now looking for the puck. He dumps it in. And we know that Ben Auerbach is in the net for the Temple Owls. The other side in that is Thatcher Givens. He played against Temple on November 17th, made 27 saves on 28 shots. The only one who scored for the Owls in that game was Brendan Ondick. There's a different Temple team, though. It's a different side. Ryan Trev's not in the lineup tonight. One of the captains for the Owls. That's a big loss on the defensive end. Stephen Cavalier, the human wrecking machine, is also not out on the ice for the Owls. He also dealing with some things on the side. Navy pinned back in their own zone. Sean Fowler jumps on the puck in the corner. He's chasing Rotzler there. The puck finds its way to Giazza in the slot. A backhand shot saved by Gibbons. The other way in the neutral zone, it's swatted at diagonally, and Vandenberg just rolls it around the net. Smedley gets it. Smedley loses the puck back up to the point. A shot goes wide. In the corner, another shot looking for a deflection. It deflects wide. And again, Navy just absolutely dominating in the offensive zone, getting all the puck opportunities. Deep slot now. Passes it back. Burkhardt, shot, saved by Auerbach. Puck goes all the way down the other side of the ice. And immediately you do see the shot power that Navy does possession. A pass out into the slot. Big glove save by Givens. Temple had an opportunity early on. Ondick now in the slot. Wrist shot deflects wide. Will Green finds the puck in the corner. Ondick comes in to pinch, but Will Green can't get the puck free. Keeps rolling in the corner, and Andrew Kaiser can't reach it. And Navy will look to get the puck back out into the neutral zone, but Brendan Ondick's first to get there, and he stops it. Into the glove of Brandon Reynolds, and it's taken away by Ondick, but he enters the zone. Offsides.
Offsides there, Dylan, so stoppage of play right now, Temple finally starting to get a little bit involved offensively. 1 shot on goal so far. The Navy goal, that goal was scored by John Sakia, and the assist came from number 20, Derek Golembrowski. That was the official scorers table on that, so official report there. For Golembrowski, that's his 27th assist on the year, and for Sakia, that's his 4th goal in the season. Certainly something Temple doesn't want to be is down early in this game, and that's exactly what they are right now.
Golembrowski entered tonight 14th in Division I of the ACHA in points against Temple. He had a goal and an assist in November, and already he's starting to get more points on the board here. Auerbach makes a tight save, just coming in on goal. Navy pressuring behind the net, looking to wrap it around in front, but Auerbach is quick to glove it down and take the attempt from Matthew Stamler. And Stamler is someone that, well, the accolades speak for himself. He's 5th in Division I in points. He is, well, Jamie Morrow from Slippery Rock has 66. And it's funny saying that he has 66, and Morrow's 8 points ahead of the 2nd place guy, and Stamler has 55 points. So you see how quick Morrow is, or how far away he is from everybody else. And if you keep looking, he's tied for 11th in goals in Division I, 5th in assists, 2nd in short-handed goals. He had 3 assists against Temple in November, and he's really a guy who is dangerous whenever you see him. Garrett Russell in neutral ice, dumps it in on goal, chases after it, and Navy will start the breakout from behind their own goal line. Bowles keeps it in, but it bounces off a skate, and Fowler gets it across to Jason Ferguson. Ferguson dumps it in diagonally. Referee collided with Josiah Tolvo, and they both fell to the ice. Barberini, the rookie defenseman, 6'6", a huge body for the Owls. Puck is pinned up against the wall. It's in the zone at the moment. Giazza backhands it to Barberini, and Barberini's pass, it goes off the boards and out into the neutral zone. Navy, a little bit sloppy in getting the breakout started, but a nice stretch pass goes diagonally on the left wing side. Ferguson was able to pin him against the wall before Aiden Riley could find any of his teammates, and the Owls look to break it out. Pass goes off the board. Sean Fowler chases it. Icing is waved off. Fowler in the corner is slammed up against the boards easily, but Giazza comes in and meets him with a hit of his own. Puck dumped in around Auerbach behind the net. 13:48 remaining in this first period of play.
Line change now for Navy. Temple also on the line change. Navy bringing the puck in, taking advantage of Temple out there without a full line.
In the right corner, Giannini sends it behind the net. Giannini does get it across to Rotzler, and a shot from the point goes wide. Joe Walton was the one looking for that shot. Vandenberg falls down, and Ferguson takes it away. Will Green slides it into Andrew Kaiser. Kaiser just dumps it in, and Will Green chases it. Ondick now, behind the net. Him and Will Green got a little bit confused of who was going to go to that puck, and now they're just all pinned up against the corner. 13:05 remaining in this one. 7-2 Navy leads in shots. Navy takes it away. Ian Bowles chases it, backhands it off the boards, and Navy was about to enter the zone, but they would have been offside, so he had to hold up. And that gave Temple some time to get the puck back, but Kyle Smedley has to be quick in making sure Golembrowski couldn't get to it. Green now. His pass to Pinella. Gets to Pinella's stick, and he lost it at the blue line. Oh, a beautiful set of hands, and a backhand shot goes wide. Matthew Stamler always have to be careful. That was him who had that beautiful move to get into the slot. His shot was just wide of the net. Ben Auerbach is obviously a bigger guy than Matt Sheely, so it does help in that aspect that he covers more of the net and may be more of a menacing figure when anyone's staring him down. In the offensive side of the ice, Jack Pierce chases it, and Garrett Elmer goes deeper for it. In the corner, Elmer swats at him, and the puck squirts out to the right side of the Midshipmen's zone. Elmer raced over it to keep it in, and Navy just sweeps it into Temple's side. Hucker lost control of it. Cross-crease pass. No one could get on it. Stamler and Barberini in the corner. Barberini using all of his 6'6" frame. Gives it away. A pass in the slot. Shot. Save Auerbach. Behind the net. Stamler still circling into the slot. No one can get to him. And a big block by Barberini, who saw him all the way there. Back up to the deep slot. Over to the left point. Burkhardt's shot. Blocked by Elmer. 11:18 remaining in this first period of play. Jack Pierce now. And the pass just swatted all the way back up to the right point. Looking for a deflection. An easy shot that goes wide of the net. The Owls are surviving right now. Still 7-2 in shots for Navy. 11 minutes exactly remaining in this first period. Hucker whiffs on the clearing attempt. He's still tied up. Giazza comes back. His pass is too far in front for Sean Fowler, and it goes down the ice. Icing waved off.
Dylan, I like something that you said there. You were talking about just getting by right now for the Owls, and that's absolutely what they're doing. Not getting the puck into the offensive zone nearly enough, and they're taking odd man rushes into their own defensive zone. Navy's been up with 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, and that's not what you want Auerbach to be facing in goal.
Sean Fowler, backhand shot, saved, and a whistle is blown, and it looks like it might be a penalty.
Possibly the net off its moorings, I think, Dylan.
The net does look like it's going to be off its moorings, so I do apologize there. Face-off will be held to the right of Givens.
Very confusing there. All the referees had their arms up as if it was a penalty, but no penalty indeed. And here comes Navy the other way. Another odd man rush.
A right circle shot blocked by Ian Bowles, the newly shaven Ian Bowles. We'll talk about that more in a bit. Garrett Russell. His pass goes off the stick of Fowler, and it's taken away by Navy. Ross Hogan now behind the net. Hogan finds his man. It goes centrally. McVickers now. His shot deflects off the stick of Kyle Smedley and finds the netting behind Auerbach. We'll talk about Ian Bowles. So there was a bet made last weekend, and if a rookie scored his first goal, that Ian Bowles would shave his beard. And if you know Ian Bowles, him without a beard looks like Shrek from Shrek 2, which I've seen in the group messages. That is what they have compared him to. And Alex Barberini scored last weekend. Brennan Ondick, left circle, shot, glove save. It popped in the air, but Givens was quick to make that as we jump back into action.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, Ondick right there, with the breakaway opportunity of sorts, he was up on I think it was a one-on-one there. And if you didn't catch the game last week, Ondick with the game winner on Sunday, he had the breakaway game-winning goal in overtime to put his team over Towson 1-0. And Ondick's just been having a fantastic season this year. He's been up there with Charles Giazza in scoring. Giazza obviously way above everyone else in scoring. No one else in double digits for goals yet. But they're certainly going to, if this team wants to begin to develop more, they need to find someone that's going to continue to produce like Charles Giazza has for them the last few years.
Ondick had, last season he had 19 goals. He had to miss a fair bit of time this year due to injuries, but as you see him with some moves in the defensive zone, he's a silky smooth player. He had some NCAA teams looking at him before he did decide to go to Temple, so a lot of skill is in his game, and that's something that he's been utilizing lately with 6 points in the past 3 games on his 3-game point streak, and Temple's going to need that to come up big tonight. Pierce in the slot loses control of the puck, and Navy takes it behind their net. Tom Piniella watching him every step of the way, so Vandenberg just decides to lay it off. Left side, enters the zone. In the circle, Smedley with him the entire way. That's Rotzler. Backhand pass from behind the net. And it isn't able to get to anyone as Vandenberg was the one looking there. Shot from the point, deflection, goes wide.
Navy got in the way of their own shot there. Penalty coming up now.
I think this is going to be
on Navy.
It's going to be a penalty, yes, obviously. It looks like it's going to be called interference. I just want to make sure that they're going to confirm this is the call. But it did look like Smedley was taken in the corner. He did not have control of the puck. The 2-minute power play coming up for the Owls. They actually scored on the power play. That's going to be called cross-checking.
8:16 left in the period now, and Temple gets a chance to go on the 2-minute power play.
Yes.
Temple not really spectacular on special teams. Neither of these teams really are. But Temple can make a difference on the power play tonight if they're able to communicate in the offensive zone.
They scored on the power play against Navy earlier in the season. The pass goes through. Kaiser skates. Look out. You got to come right back and take him on. And they did a pretty good job for the moment, but they still have to defend shorthanded. Deflected shot. Charles Giazza takes it away. And his pass to Fowler is too far in front. The puck deflects off Fowler. It hit the roof, hit the light, which I think is
still shaking.
Still
yes,
shaking. And the whistle is blown. The face-off to be held to the right of Gibbons. Vandenberg's taken 74 penalty minutes in this season so far, most by far for Navy.
Still spectacular, though, because their team has been so good on the penalty kill.
They've been very good. The Owls come in 7th on the power play in the ECHA, 13.7%. On the penalty kill, 83%, 3rd in the ECHA, that's Navy. 1:13 remaining on this power play. They really haven't gotten set up yet. On Dick, his pass goes by the stick of Berberini, excuse me. The puck finds its way back into neutral ice. Kaiser gets it. Off the boards, bounces over Giazza's stick. Barberini's over to get it and swats it. Comes back to Kaiser in the defensive zone. The Owls have not gotten set up yet. Sean Fowler, pass diagonally, looking for Ondick. Ondick gets it at the center ice red line and just waits. The Owls, there's way too little space for them to move up, but Ondick moves up. Left circle, goes behind the net, rotates around, gets some space. Still has it, gives it to Pierce at the deep slot, gets it right back from Giazza, and the puck finds its way over the blue line. I don't think Pierce was expecting that pass from Giazza. 22 seconds remaining on this power play. Ondick, a beautiful move, left circle, backhand pass, goes past everybody. Across to Ondick, 12 seconds left, spins back in the left half boards, pass all the way across to Giazza. He's been the maestro on the power play this season. Spins in the right circle. His pass back to Pierce goes by him, and Sean Fowler gets it as the power play ends. 6:11 remaining in this fast-paced first period of play. Both teams having some changes here. Pierce, who's on the end of a 2-minute plus shift, who's out the entire power play, is tired. He gets off the ice. Giazza does too. Bowles comes out. It looks like Tom Pinella is also back out on the ice. Pierce still out there. Puck in the Navy zone, so Temple is starting to get some offensive pressure. Shots are 8-4. Navy leads in that department. In their corner boards, Garrett Elmer chases after it. Stamler has it. A dipsy-do, a nice saucer pass looking for Stamler, and coming back to get it was Max Hucker. Hucker's pass bounces in neutral ice, and a nice stretch pass to Pinella. Pinella, a forehand wrist shot. Easily saved. Temple's really starting to get some opportunities, but a beautiful saucer pass goes all the way to the stick of Joseph Kelly, and Ian Bowles takes him into the boards, no call. Garrett Elmer pressuring now. Navy starting to get some momentum back themselves. Reynolds' pass goes down to Joseph Kelly, and Kelly's immediately met. And a sweeping effort on the puck goes right into the glove of Benjamin Auerbach. 4:58 remaining in this first period. Temple, they survived in the first half of the period, let in 1 goal, and now they look to be matching them.
Surviving, yes. Right now, their defense has definitely switched. They're trying to not allow Navy to get up offensively with those, with being 1 man up going into the zone. They're trying to eliminate those chances for Navy. But right now, Temple's biggest problem is communication, and I think you saw that on the power play with Giazza trying to pass it to people who weren't exactly ready for a pass to be thrown right back to them. Ondick going up, not necessarily having someone on the other side to rebound a shot that he's taking. And right now, that's Temple's biggest issue is just communicating.
A quick shot that Auerbach makes a beautiful save with. Zachary Flagler was right in front, has only scored 1 goal this season, scored 3 last year. His bid for a second this year was just denied by Auerbach, who had to stand tall right there. Andrew Kaiser in the face-off circle, loses it. Another shot by Flagler, it's blocked. Ferguson, left corner, his pass to Ondick goes through his skates. Left point looking for a deflection to Flagler. His pass goes to the deep slot. Ondick trying to pounce on a whiff shot. It goes to Kaiser anyway. Kaiser's long pass, he was looking for Ondick. It was taken by Joseph Kelly, and the Owls starting to pounce. Ferguson just swats at the puck. He gets it at the left point. He passes it down low to Will Green. Ondick just one-handing it to Green behind the net. Green spinning. Loses control of the puck. Burkhardt gets it away. And maybe they'll start it out. Josiah Tolvo, he just pops it. It looked like it went off a pole that's sitting laterally on the above the ice, and the whistle is blown. Then as they roll, the weird thing about the rink at Old York Road, as we like to call it, the York,
yes, Dylan,
is that there are poles that are
the York here is certainly
flying.
a home ice advantage for Temple, because I mean, if you're on the penalty kill trying to clear the puck high into the air, you're not going to get the puck 10 feet out of the air. It's going to hit one of those pipes above the boards, and you're just going to have a face-off at center ice. That's the rule here.
Barberini gives it to Russell. Russell looking for Fowler, driving towards the net. Did not reach his stick. Puck bounces off someone and hits the glass, and down into the Temple zone. In the corner, Luke Turk has it. Turk losing control. Now there's a lot of guys fighting for the puck. It's Russell who comes away with it. Russell, a sauce goes into the other corner, and Max Hucker had to look up and just avoided a check, but he gave it away to Jake Rotzler.
The important part there, he did get it out of the zone, so Navy had to reset at least.
He did get it out of the zone. Puck in the corner. Barberini backhands it. Look out in the slot. Big blocker save, Ben Auerbach. He's down on the ground. The puck's still loose. It looked like Charles Giazza came across and saved it with his knee. The net came off its moorings.
And that's the teamwork you want to see coming from this Temple Owls team. Giazza in there. You're seeing Russell getting in there blocking shots. Temple's been great tonight blocking shots with their body. I don't think I've seen this many block shots in a single period by the Temple team the entire year. They're helping out their goaltender Benjamin Auerbach because they know what Navy's capable of. They know Navy can throw 90 shots on net, and there's no way that a goaltender is going to go 89 for 90 in a game.
The big check in the corner as Max Hucker lays him out. They're still fighting in the corner. Hucker falls down. Joseph Kelly and him still tied up, and Kelly puts his stick in the knee of Hucker. No call made. Ref was right there. Just let it go. Sean Fowler in the neutral zone gets it to Russell. Russell sends it in on Givens, and a whistle will be blown. He'll cover it up. 2:17 remaining in the first period of play. This feels very much like Temple is fighting for one of the last playoff spots. Navy plays Townsend tomorrow. Townsend has a game in hand over Temple. Temple has 14 points right now in the standings. If you look online, it's not the most accurate. Temple does have 14 points, and Lehigh has 7, and it's looking good. If Temple can win either here or against Villanova, they are in a good spot. Brendan Ondick loses the puck in the slot, still fighting for the puck. He got tied up and fell.
Surprising no call there. That looked like a little bit of a trip by Navy.
Left circle shot, pad save Auerbach. Andrew Kaiser now in the left or right half boards.
Another defensive recovery by Temple. That's great. I mean, they're helping out Auerbach so much right now, and I think that's a defensive adjustment they made after that first goal.
Slot shot blocked again by Kyle Smedley. Again, the block shot. Another shot, blocked again. It goes through traffic. He can't get it there. Flagler now. His backhand pass goes off the outside of the net. Puck still bouncing on the net. No call made. Kaiser spinning around for it. It's taken by Douglas. Douglas, his pass into the slot. A shot save. And stretching across to cover it up is Ben Auerbach with 1:14 remaining. Auerbach is one of the best goalies that you'll really see in ACHA play throughout his entire 57-game Temple career. He has a .918 save percentage. That's just wonderful.
And obviously, Dylan, a question you continue to ask yourself is, how would this Temple team have changed this year if they had had Auerbach all season? Obviously, he was out for some time with an injury, and that's just not something you necessarily want. Temple now going into the offensive zone.
Russell, his pass back to Fowler, and Fowler couldn't get the shot off. Behind the net, Navy Outstretched pass. It goes by everyone. Barberini chasing it down. Referee puts off icing, and Barberini's taken hard into the boards. Russell, left half boards, gets it to Giazza. Giazza has some space with some speed, enters a zone on the right circle. Backhand shot, a save. Puck bounces high up in the air, and behind the net it goes. Giazza, you always got to be careful when he's on the ice if you're Navy, and he's making his best moves here. But coming the other way with his own moves is Michael Burkhardt.
Another shot blocked away by a body. 20 seconds left in the period now. Save made there by Auerbach. And Temple right now, incredible on the defensive side of the puck. 1 goal in the first period against Navy, a team that you gave up 90 shots to 3 months ago. Absolutely, not flawless play, but flawless play, Dylan.
Not flawless play, but flawless play.
Temple has been fantastic in this first period. Defensively so far, right now, the only thing they need to fix is their offensive pressure. Obviously, you're being outshot 16-7 here in the first period, but I think that you begin to get more shots when you take the puck up and develop a play in the offensive zone, begin to pass and begin to communicate and take shots that are going to make their way through. They've been communicating defensively, obviously, because they're getting in front of shot lanes and they're taking shots away from Navy. Navy should have 24 shots on the boards right now, but Temple just taking those shots away from them.
Well, time will wind down on the period. 1-0, Navy leads Temple. I'd say that's positive. We'll talk more in the intermission report. We'll be right back here at the rink at Old York Road. Hi, and welcome to the first intermission report. The Temple Owls currently down 1-0, but it almost feels like they're up 1-0 with the way they've played. Obviously, they lost 10-1 in November. I'm Dylan Coyle, alongside JJ Michalski, and what's been different with this team lately? They just seem to have a jump in their step. The Owls are really looking like a team that if they played this way in the beginning of the season, they'd be sitting easily in a playoff spot.
Dylan, what's been different for me is the defensive side of this puck. Obviously, you're still not getting a whole lot of offensive pressure. Giazza is still your top scorer. No one else in double digits for goals. Yes, Brendan Ondick is up there with the offensive pressure with Giazza. But what's been different is really defensively. I mean, you have Kyle Smedley tonight jumping in front of shots left and right, helping out Ben Auerbach as much as he can. And right there, that's one of your biggest changes. Ben Auerbach in goal. He makes a world of differences. Matt Sheely, yes, he was good for a replacement for the Owls. He did what he needed to allow the Owls to win when they needed to. But once Auerbach comes back, you have 15 shots on goal in that period. He makes 15 saves.
To me, it seems like the team plays with a lot more confidence when Auerbach is in that. He has a big presence, and he's very good at attacking the shooter when they are coming in tight. Why does it seem to be such a calming presence that Auerbach is in that?
I feel like it's just the seniority that Auerbach has on this team. I think he's been here for a long time with this team, and the people he's playing with on the ice, obviously, you're looking at Division I club hockey team. You're not going to have the greatest players out there. Therefore, you're not going to have 4 lines where you can trust everyone out on the ice. You're going to have players that are messing up occasionally, and Temple's a team that relies on their top 2 lines. I think the top 2 lines of the players on this team, I think they have a lot of trust in Ben Auerbach. They feel a connection when they're on the ice with him that they know when they slide over to cover the puck, they know that Auerbach has the other half of the goal covered. The goal is covered at all times, they feel, when they're on the ice with him, and they know they're getting in the way of shots when they need to. And Auerbach's going to come out big when he needs to. He made some huge saves in that first period.
So offensively, the Owls, they played much better than they did last time against Navy, I feel like, the entire way through. But if we're talking about one specific player so far, well, I guess you could say really 2, Charles Giazza, Brendan Ondick. But Brendan Ondick, he has points in his last 3 games, actually, 6 points in his last 3. He's on a 3-game point streak. But I really feel like whenever he has the puck, he's dangerous. He had a beautiful move. Strong defense, blocking shots, Benjamin Auerbach, and having Brendan Ondick and Charles Giazza continue to come alive in this game.
Absolutely. The one big change I want to see in the second period, and the second period's been a big struggle point for this Temple team so far this season. I don't have the exact stat, but it feels like they've given up almost 100 goals in the second period.
Second period is a tough period.
If you can get through the second period, especially against Navy, you're almost home free, because as we saw last week, they can hold a game in the third period if they're tied. They were tied 0-0. They held it the whole time. Obviously, the offensive pressure isn't there. But you need to get through the second period. You need to communicate. You need to come out with the mindset that for these seniors, it's their last chance to possibly play organized hockey in their life. And every decision that you're making on the ice is going to affect this entire team. You need at least one more win. If you don't get another win in league play, you're not going to be
very difficult.
If you can get that win in league play, either against Navy or against Nova next Friday, you need one or the two. If you get both, that's incredible. You've almost bought yourself a spot in the league playoffs.
If Temple is able to come out of this game with a win and come out of the game against Villanova next Friday with a win, you can almost guarantee playoffs will be something that happens. We'll be right back for the start of the second period. Thank you for joining us. Hello and welcome back to the York as the Temple Owls currently taking on the Navy Midshipmen. The Midshipmen up 1-0. We'll have a bit of a different angle this period. The Owls shooting closer to the camera. We had a little bit of the intermission report cut off. We do apologize for that. Won't happen again. Face off. Diaza backhands it, gets the puck back as it's back in the neutral zone, and spinning away with it is Russell. Russell just trying to slide it into Giaza, but taken away by Navy. The other way, it's Turk. Turk down low, right circle shot, saved by Auerbach. Back up to the right point. The shot was flubbed by with speed, it's Vandenberg. Skates backwards, goes back to his backhand. A shot wide of the net. Ondick gets it in the half boards. His pop-up. Shot wide. Golembrowski was looking for that one. Bounces on it in the corner. Low. Again. Diving around Navy is just getting zone taken away. Navy still controlling it in the offensive zone. Kaiser pounces. His pass goes out of the zone. Finally, Temple's able to get it out. Penalty coming up on Navy. Green was interfered with and going back into the point. Ondick, whistle blown. Interference is called. Ondick doesn't like that because he didn't think that Navy had possession. But a power play will be coming to the Owls, so they survive a crazy amount of weirdness in their own zone. And now an interference call is coming up. Power play for the Owls with 17:20 remaining in the second period. John Scasia will be the one there with the interference call. And that was Scasia, with the opening goal. Golembrowski got the assist. Power play is underway. Barberini behind the net, fighting for control of the puck. He's with Giannini. It's Kaiser now. Right corner. Fowler right half boards, on Dick deep slot, back to Fowler, shot down low, rebound, save in the bread basket of Givens.
Dylan, we discussed this in the intermission report. Temple right now, they're getting up for rebounded shots. They're communicating the offensive zone, and this is working really well for them right now.
Temple's doing a fantastic job of getting some chances on this power play already. 1:35 remaining in it. On Dick glides to the right point, passes it all the way back to the left half towards the Kaiser, who pokes it to Fowler behind the net. Fowler has some space in the office, looking for someone to get the puck to. It goes to Ondick deep slot. Giazza, low circle, back to Ondick in the slot. Ondick, he lost the puck. Giazza comes over to it. His pass to Ondick goes off Ondick's skate, and look out. Navy has numbers the other way. Burkhardt gets it across, back to Burkhardt. It was just too far in front of him. 1 minute remaining in this power play, and Charles Giazza will get the Owls reset in the defensive zone. And a pass that misses everybody. Navy will just clear it down the ice. It goes off the boards, and Brendan Ondick will control it. And right away, the forecheck of Navy working hard to keep the Owls from getting any more power play opportunities. 33 seconds remaining. Temple's controlled the puck in the offensive zone for the majority of it. They're struggling to get it in now past the Navy defense. Ondick drops it off. Pinella shot down low. Glove save by Givens. And Ondick coming together in the corner with Jake Rotzler. Rotzler and Ondick had to be separated, and face-off will be coming in the offensive zone for the Owls. As Ondick goes out, we'll have another power play, the second power play unit coming on the ice for Temple.
Dylan, something of note on that last play, Ondick did go down hard in the far corner of the ice, something to keep an eye on. He was slow to get up and slow to get in the zone for the Owls.
We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. 17 seconds left in the power play. The Owls, I don't think they'll have another chance to get a rush going as Navy immediately pounces on it, shorthanded in the Temple zone. 6 seconds remaining, and Navy just controlling it. Vandenberg lost control. Ferguson, his pass. It goes by a Temple player before it gets to the stick of Stamler. Stamler's pass, right shot, and it goes wide of the net. Back up to the left point. Temple pounces on it, but it hits off the back of Pinella, and look out, Navy the other way. Pass down low, Stamler, pass out into the slot, shot, save Auerbach. Chaos in the slot. Auerbach falls down on it, and the whistle blows. How are they surviving?
Dylan, as we spoke about in the intermission report, right now, Temple, their worst period of the game is the second period, and they've survived 5 minutes and 5 seconds this second period. I don't want to jinx anything, but they're playing good hockey right now here. They're helping out Auerbach defensively. They continue to do that. And on that power play, that was their most successful power play of the game. Yes, they're 0 for 2 now, but it's the improvement that you're seeing. A little bit improvement on every power play. You're going to find the back of the net eventually.
You're absolutely right there. Face-off won by Navy, but immediately Temple attacks. Russell passes it to Fowler, who enters his own right side. Shot blocker saved by Givens. Rebound is easily controlled, but Giazza just sends it back into the zone. Fowler forechecking. Gives some work for Walton to deal with. Fowler takes it away. Back out into the slot. One-time shot by Giazza. Saved, and he looks up to the rafters because he knew he had a beautiful chance, the best opportunity of the game.
I'm speechless right now that Giazza didn't make that shot. Giazza, he's fantastic offensively, and you almost expect him to make that shot. He had Russell up with him offensively as well. Another good thing.
Face-off won by the Owls, but Bowles loses the puck. Driving towards the net on the breakaway, he lost control of it. That was a beautiful chance for Navy to get another one on the board, but he just lost control of the puck. Ian Bowles pressuring him down low. The puck finds its way to the stick of Kelly. Shot on goal. Back out to the deep slot. Temple. Opportunity here. It was trying to be pounced on by McDowell. He couldn't do it, however. Ian Bowles pinches. Look out, Navy takes it, but a big check is laid, and Jack Pierce will just backhand it from center ice as he takes a big hit in the process, and a no-look pass goes to the stick of Giazza. Circle shot outside net. Joe Walton, his pass goes to Tolvo. Tolvo loses it, and the puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Navy, they're getting all these opportunities, and they're not able to finish. That's always going to help for Temple to get back into this game. Temple's really matched them very well when the puck is coming out into the neutral zone. They've had some really good one-on-one play. Shot from the low right circle. It's wide of the net. The issue is that there's so many shots that are just getting blocked or going wide or going on net. You want to talk about Corsi and advanced stats? Well, Navy has an exorbitant amount of positives on their end with Corsi. Whistle is blown, and face-off will be held to the left of Auerbach.
Dylan, a couple of moments ago, I just wrote down a couple of words here on my notepad: energy and physicality. These people going to Navy are some of the most physically fit people that you'll ever meet, and Temple is competing with them right now, staying with them the whole way.
The Navy midshipmen came in with their naval uniforms, and that's always got to be intimidating when you're an opposing team having to play against that kind of style, that fashion coming in.
Absolutely, and it all comes down to the preparation of the game too. Both teams prepared very differently for this game, but they're playing almost pretty similar out on the ice.
Right point shot, it hit someone before Auerbach had to make a blocker save. Another whistle is blown, and another face-off to be held in the Owls' zone. It looked like the net was again off its moorings. You see a lot of goaltenders always push off on the post to get from side to side, and I think Auerbach, he does that a lot, and, well, to the net's mercy it is. Immediately pouncing on it, Auerbach makes another save. Right off the face-off win from the Owls, Navy got an offensive opportunity, and 27-14, the shots are in favor of Navy. But if you look at the combined amount of Corsi for, it's unbelievable for Navy right now.
And now a penalty coming up, headed to the box for the Owls. That's number 55, Alex Barbanieri. And that's a penalty you don't want to take with how forceful Navy can be on the power play.
The Ritchie's penalty kill, the Owls will be going on right here. Barberini is the man in the box, as you just said. Temple was a perfect 6 for 6 in that November 17th matchup on the penalty kill. Shot hits a stick before finding the netting behind Auerbach. 12:25 remaining in the first period, or second period, excuse me, of play. Oh boy, these offensive opportunities are not going to end anytime soon. Well, it will end for the time being because the puck goes over the stick of John Scasia, and Navy has to come back and regroup.
Certainly a breather that Temple wants to get right there. Now Navy bringing it right back up the ice, but a nice break for the Temple defense.
Navy gets reset. Scasia, his pass, it goes off the stick of Andrew Douglas and back in on Givens, and Givens' long stretching pass goes off the stick of Douglas and immediately pounced on by Golembrowski. Golembrowski backhands it behind his back, and it rolls back out to the right half boards. Right point. It's Kelly now. Kelly gliding to the deep slot, winds for the slap shot. It rose over everybody and caught the netting behind the net. I don't think that deflected. I think that just was shot straight out. The face-off, because of that, will come into the neutral zone.
And a huge neutral zone face-off coming up for the Owls. Obviously, 1:03 left on this penalty. And Temple could certainly use...
all the players, I'm sorry for cutting you off, it will be still in the offensive zone. All the players were starting to roll over to the neutral zone. Because he didn't touch it, it should have been a neutral zone face-off because he was the last man to touch it. But nonetheless, I digress. Brennan Ondick, his spinning clear attempt does not work, and Navy gets set up. Pass into the slot. Auerbach meets his match there. Reynolds loses control. Ondick, right corner of the defensive zone, just wrists it all the way down. 35 seconds remaining in the Ritchie's penalty kill. Owls doing a good job of blocking off some passing lanes. Down the corner, Andrew Kaiser coming together with Matthew Stamler. Him and Stamler still coming together. Kaiser comes across. Ondick, a shot short-handed. It was high and saved by Givens. Ondick still fighting for it with Stamler. Stamler falls down. The puck rolls to the stick of Burkhardt in the left side. He enters the offensive zone. Burkhardt, pass cross crease. It's saved. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Barberini. And the Owls make that 7 for 7 against Navy this season so far. Vandenberg enters his zone diagonally, drives to the net. Auerbach made the save, and jumping up to glove it and just swat it down was Pierce. And the shot from the slot saved in the glove of Auerbach. That's his 29th of the night, and we're almost halfway through regulation. 10:22 remaining in the second.
Dylan, Navy scored with 140 into the game. Very, very quickly. And this Temple team's turned that around. They're now competing with Navy. They've come together defender.
Will be going on the pub web power play. 3 seconds have already wound out, but that pass attempt went off the glass and out of play. So reset of the face-off here. Giazza in the face-off slot or dot to the right of Givens. He wins it again. Ondick passes it down low. Barberini chasing after it. It's taken away by Ross Hogan, who just sends it as far as Brendan Ondick. Ondick, his pass was swatted down, and now it's Flagler, who, with this forecheck on the short-handed attempts for Navy, they always look dangerous, even if they're short-handed. Puck behind Givens, taken away by Navy. They immediately look to spring a pass to Flagler. Flagler, if he found him, he would have been all alone. Giazza now, offensively, the Owls setting up. Giazza was trying to force a pass to Kaiser. He has to come back quickly to get that puck. Giazza, off his stick, chasing it into the corner. Comes together with Giannini. And Fowler will get it. Fowler, half boards. Ondick tried to give it back down low to Fowler, but it went off the stick of Tolvo before catching the roof. 1:01 remaining on the power play. The Owls have not been able to get set up yet. But a power play or a face-off win here would be huge to get that power play set up.
Completely agree. Right now, they just have to set themselves up in the offensive zone and get a few shots here. Right now, they only have 15 shots in the game. Their shots have been doubled by Navy. And that's a stat that you need to start winning on.
Navy just all the time in the world to just control the puck till really the Temple blue line and send it deep. That was Luke Churk who just sent it all the way back down there. Giazza with a shot from the blue line. That's a sneaky shot that goes into the glove of Givens, so they'll get a face-off out of that. We've seen Giazza take some shots from the top of the left circle that have found the back of the net, and that one almost seemed to handcuff Givens. Face-off to the right of Givens. Giazza loses the face-off. Navy wins it back, but Fowler goes after it. Navy sends it down the ice. Joseph Kelly was the one to make that happen. Auerbach out to play it. 23 seconds remaining on the power play with loads of speed. Andrew Kaiser brings it down the ice. Kaiser backhands it to the corner. He finds his own pass. Coming together with him is Reynolds. Kaiser gets it. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Giazza, left circle, back to Ondick. They need a shot on this power play. It's going to come here. A shot hits the outside of the post. Barberini comes to the corner. Power play over. We're back to even strength. Fowler gets it through his skates, still fighting for possession of the puck, but so is Burkhardt. Burkhardt spins it around to Reynolds. Giazza cannot control it, but a shot from the point is sticked away. Ferguson was quick to get that puck on net there. Garrett Elmer backhands it. Charles Giazza goes out for a change, and on for him is, it looks like, Jack Pierce. Puck in the Temple zone. Pierce pouncing on it. And Smedley will just sauce it over to Ferguson. Ferguson's pass goes off the skate of John Scasia before rolling in on Givens. He'll cover it up for the faceoff with 7:39 remaining. We still have a 1-0 game, and the Owls have scored 1 goal in the last, if my math is correct, which you know it's not going to really be correct. And it's been almost
33 minutes of play about.
Well, if we're talking about 1 goal in probably 100 or so minutes of play, that's incredible. Their defense has been stellar. The other way, Navy is offensively pushing the puck behind our box. 7:24 remaining. Ferguson backhands it to Elmer. Elmer just pops it off the glass, and it rolls down to the Navy side of the ice for Scasia to get. Scasia, the 6-foot defenseman from Bell Harbor, carries it over the zone. Gives it back. A nice pair of hands from Hayden. Hayden moves in. The pass to the slot goes by Navy's sticks. Everyone looking to get it. Scasia to the right point. Just pushes it down lower. Russell coming together with Scasia at the point. The puck pops out to the neutral zone. And Kyle Smedley will take it, and Ferguson moves up with it. Ferguson, right point, low shot, stick save, and he chases it. Owls will get a line change here. Bulls back out on the ice. Ferguson, a pass down low. Garrett Russell scores. The Owls have tied it up.
Fantastic goal there by the Temple Owls. Ferguson found Russell, and that's the deflection shot that I've been talking about in front of the net. Obviously, you just needed one lucky bounce to be able to get in front of it. And to be able to get in front of the net and score that goal, Dylan, that's absolutely incredible. Right here, Ferguson dumps it off to Russell. Russell gets the rebound in front, and he beats him down low on the blocker side. Temple back in this game, tied at 1. It's a brand new hockey game.
Garrett Russell, his 2nd collegiate hockey goal ever, puts the Owls in a tie game with Navy. Oh man, you gotta love it here. The other way, the Owls. The next few minutes after a goal are huge for both teams. The response will be big. Immediately, Navy comes the other way. Saved by Auerbach in tight. 6:11 remaining in the second period of play. Pass down low, goes off the skate of Ondick. Puck still sitting there at the deep slot. No one could seem to get it. And Will Green's touch pass could not find Brendan Ondick. And the other way, Navy goes with it. Luke Turk passes it off. Blocker save. Auerbach. It hits the outside of the post before finding its way behind the net. Navy immediately pressuring after this goal. That response from them will be huge. But the other way, Will Green, 1-on-1, puck bouncing. He controls it. He still has it, but loses his glove as he gets hit in the process. Ondick goes off the ice. On for him is Tom Piniella. Ian Bowles deflects the puck out of play. The stretch pass was aiming for Jake Rotzler, and oh my!
Dylan, there's something different right now about the energy in this building. Granted, there has been the entire night, but the Temple bench right now is fired up and wants to be in front of this game. They're trying to do as much as they possibly can. Right now, a face-off coming up from center ice. Temple wins it there. They'll gain possession off the face-off. Navy to grab the puck back, and I'll turn it right back over to you, Dylan.
Temple in the defensive zone. Garrett Elmer pokes it at Jack Pierce. Jack Pierce, right side, over the zone diagonally. Oh, a huge hit as his head hit the cushion right near the glass and the bench where they meet. And he looks okay, but my, that's got to hurt. Backhand spinning pass. It goes through the crease. A slot shot wide of the net. Joseph Kelly was there to get it. Behind the net. Puck squirts to the corner boards to the left of Auerbach. Kelly chases it. And a lot of players still fighting for it. Comes back to the right point. Reynolds passes over to the left point. Temple pouncing on it. It pops out and does not exit the zone, but the Owls take possession of it. A long pass cannot find Pierce, and Navy will regroup with 4:28 remaining in this second frame of play. 1-1. Garrett Russell tied it. Beautiful set of hands right there from Stamer. Whistle is blown. Again, not sure why the whistle was blown, but I think it's because the net was again off its moorings. The referee going over to check it. That's like, what, 4 times in this game so far?
Yeah, I think so. Certainly been an issue all season, and I think that's just one of the things that comes with being here at the York. But back to a point I was making before, the Temple bench has been into this game the entire time. It's not just about the players on the ice, how they've been skating. Everyone on the team is all in, and they want to do everything they can to find this playoff spot.
Behind the net. Smedley pinning him against the wall. Giazza in there too to help. He gets the puck away from the whole mess that there was. In the Temple zone, Navy takes it away at the blue line. Shot, hits some traffic. Russell backhands it off the head of a Navy player before it comes down in the deep slot. Getting it across to Scasia was Hogan, and Scasia, excuse me, just flubs on that pass attempt. Scasia has to race back to get it in the defensive zone. The Navy moves with it. 3:40 remaining in this second period. Jason Ferguson jumps on it. Navy will clear it right into their bench. Whistle is blown.
Dylan, we spoke a little bit about how Temple's second period this season has not been the strongest. But right now, they're playing this period better than they did in the first period. Obviously, their offense has been producing a lot more. They've produced a goal in this period. But their defense pressure, they've been so energetic on the defensive side of the puck. And everything about this team right now is just about being able to try to create offensive chances for themselves and stay in this game as much as they can. In the second period sometimes this year, they've kind of turned their backs on themselves and haven't allowed themselves to stay in front.
The Owls offensively pressuring here. Ondick fell in the circle. He has to get up and back check because the other way, a shot that finds the glass and went high and wide behind Auerbach. Ferguson in the corner, pokes at it but can't reach it. And a popping shot from Joseph Giannini from the right point finds the glove of Ben Auerbach with under 3 minutes remaining in the second period of play. It's definitely slowed down in the last few minutes of play here after that goal.
Auerbach's glove in this game has been fantastic. He's been using that left hand as much as he possibly can to make as many saves as he can. Right now, 32 of 33 in the game.
Joe Walton, his pass is blocked away by Bowles. The other way come the Owls. A shot from Andrew Kaiser is in the glove of Givens, and right behind the net, you gotta be careful because Joseph Giannini swats his stick at Will Green, and I think we might have a penalty here as Giannini is being escorted to the penalty box. Looks like he just gave the Owls another pub web power play.
Literally just hand it to them after the play happened, Dylan. There's no reason to take a penalty there if you're trying to keep this game even. And with how successful Temple's been tonight in getting offensive pressure on the power play, every power play, their first, their second, their third, they've seen improvement every single time. And if I'm Navy right now, I do not want to be putting the Temple Owls a skater up.
Well, the Owls on this power play, they're 0 for 2 so far in the day, 0 for 3 that is, excuse me, and they immediately lose the face-off, and Navy sends it down the other end of the ice. Kaiser chasing it. Golembrowski meets him behind the net, but Kaiser does skate up with it. That's a quick turn of events for the Owls instead of having to deal with a constant forecheck on the power play. They can do a little bit of a forecheck of themselves. Ondick passes it to Giazza. Giazza laying it all for Fowler. Has to race back with it. And Andrew Kaiser just very softly shuffles it down low. Barberini reaching for it behind the net. Fowler gets it from his skate to the slot. Fowler can't get a shot off. Ondick. Giazza whiffs on the shot. Fowler in the right circle. Gets it back to Kaiser. To Ondick. Deep slot. Giazza, left circle. Shot ripped wide. It goes out of play. 1:39 remaining in the period. 1 minute exactly remaining in the minor to Giannini.
That's the Temple power play I know right there. Setting things up moving the puck all the way around the zone, basically working a circle all the way around the net and getting Giaza a chance to get open shots at the net.
Face off won by Navy. A slapper puts the puck all the way down. Kaiser chasing it, but Alexander Vandenberg is there as well. Comes out to the opposite side, and Brendan Ondick is the first one to get there. Ondick, his pass to Fowler. Goes off Fowler, sticking into the corner. Behind the net, Barberini also pinching. Still looking for it. Giaza gets a stick in his face. There's no penalty called. That's as clear cut as it could possibly be. Vandenberg, backhand pass. And a pass into the middle. Short-handed, 20 seconds remaining. Navy will just take it. That stick just caught Giaza.
Right in the throat, it looked like. He was holding his throat after the play a little bit.
I mean, there is a rule in the NHL which basically says if it's on a follow-through, there is no penalty, but I don't think that was a follow-through. Into the zone, 3 seconds left. Ondick has his stick tied up. Fowler, right side, has it. And a whistle is blown. Net off its mooring, it looks like, again. And with 33 seconds left, we're back to even strength.
Looked as if Temple might have been trying to increase the offensive pressure a little bit right when they got back to full strength. And that's exactly what they did after the last goal. The power play expired, and 5 seconds after that, they were scoring in the back of the net. And those are the opportunities they need to take control of when Navy's trying to get out of their special teams unit and back into their regular 5-on-5 unit.
I'm still shocked that there was no penalty call there because that caught him way high. Face off won by the Owls. Giaza backhands it off the stick of Pinella. Pinella loses it in the neutral zone. 25 seconds remaining in this period of play. Never want to be the team that gives up a goal in the final minute. Joseph Kelly, left point shot, rebound off the blocker of Auerbach, handled by the Owls. Right half boards, 10 seconds remaining in this period. Slot pass is taken away by Barberini, but Ferguson, loses it. Pass out to the slot, trying to go to Scasia, who takes one last shot as the buzzer sounds. That's the way we're going to end this period. All tied up at 1. We'll be right back for the second intermission report. Welcome to the second intermission report. I'm Dylan Coyle, joined alongside JJ Mahowski, and wow, it's 1-1. The Temple Owls have put on quite the show defensively, and Garrett Russell getting them on the board. A beautiful play from Jason Ferguson to find Russell out in front, and Russell just finishes it right there. Take us through that, JJ.
Dylan, one thing I talked about earlier on in the game is getting those rebound chances and being in front of the net in pairs. If you're in front of the net in pairs, you're going to have the chance to take a shot from one side if you have an open shot, or you're going to have the option to pass to the other side and take the other open side. No goalie is able to cover both half the net at once. And the impressive thing about that is Ferguson noticed he was behind the goal. Navy was coming off the penalty kill, so they were trying to get their 5-on-5 unit back out there. A little bit of a line change there from them in the defensive zone. Ferguson with the puck behind the net, passes off to Russell, seeing him. Great pass vision there. Russell able to just tuck it home. And we're tied 1-1, and it's an incredible thing. If I'm being completely honest, I cannot believe that Temple...
I would hope you're being completely honest.
I cannot believe that Temple survived that second period. With how Temple has performed in the second period this season and how they performed against Navy earlier on in the year, completely flawless period by Temple.
Temple has played very well in this game. Navy, they're the bigger, they're the stronger, more physical team. It doesn't help that you don't have Stephen Cavalier in the lineup to kind of match that physicality, but the Owls have done a good job at keeping themselves strong. There was a big hit in the corner where Jack Pierce, I believe, had his head almost caught between the glass where there's this cushioning. If anyone remembers, a few years ago, Zdeno Chara put Max Pacioretty into the glass where the boards meet or the bench area meets the glass. That kind of happened here, but Pierce got a cushion part, which very lucky there. I think the one thing that I'm frustrated about is that there was no high sticking call with Giaza in this corner, in the right corner, or the right corner in the offensive zone last period for the Owls. There was no high sticking call. Giazza was sticked. Sometimes you miss it.
Yeah, Dylan, sometimes, I mean, it just catches you high up there, and you're not able to make every call on the ice. It's 5-on-5. There's 10 guys out there. You're trying to watch everything, and sometimes it's just not possible.
But even though it wasn't called, it just continues to show the frustration that Navy is starting to get themselves into. Giannini took a penalty that was very unnecessary. He just swung his stick at Will Green, and the Owls get a power play.
At the end of a play, and
whistle was already blown.
I'm questioning, with the discipline of being in the Naval Academy, how do you let your emotions get the best of you in a situation like that when the whistle's been blown?
Owls have only taken one penalty.
2 seconds after that play, after the whistle's blown, you decide to slash a Temple player. I don't know what was going through his head when he decided to take that penalty. And Temple on the power play, they've slowly been increasing their pressure.
Yeah. Each
power play has been getting better. And I think that the third period power play for the Temple Owls, if Navy continues to misbehave and take bad penalties as they have been the entire game, I think Temple's going to catch a break. And I think we're going to see a pretty good third period here.
This third period is coming up very shortly. Now, before we do go back into a break, I'm going to ask you an intermission question favorite that we do have Mike Zingroni and Taylor Snyder, other broadcasters with TU Ice Network, ask. If you are Mark Spiess, what are you saying to the guys in the locker room right now?
I'm looking at everyone in my locker room right now, and I'm saying to them, guys, we're tied right now 1-1 with the third best team in the ACHA.
ECHA?
Yes.
I'm sorry to correct you.
You are tied 1-1 right now with a team that beat you 10-1 3 months ago. Look at the different team that you have become over the last 3 months. The bonding of this team and exactly what this team has become, with a great goalie in net and continuing to do spectacular things. Each period just continues to get better and better for the Temple Owls. And with the track they're on right now, they just continue to go up in this game. And the third period is going to be the top of the stairs. It's going to be where they find their pedestal to soar for the rest of the season.
Well, one more period to go, and if Temple come away the victors, it will be a very famous victory. We will be right back for the start of the third period. Hello and welcome back for the final period of play between the Temple Owls and the Navy Midshipmen. The score 1-1 with one remaining period of play. This game at Navy was 10-1. Temple lost that one. It is 1-1.
A much a low-scoring game, but certainly an exciting one. A hockey game almost for the books for Temple.
This will be a very famous victory if they're able to come across with this one. But we're underway. 20 minutes left. And even a point will be helpful if they make it past regulation time in this playoff battle. Left side, entering the zone, Stamler. Poke checked away by Kyle Smedley. That was Connor Hayden, excuse me. Charles Giazza, right side, backhands it from the center ice red line. And behind the net, Luke Turk takes it away. Turk has Burkhardt, who just pushes it to the half boards. Bowles pinches, and puck still bouncing around in the defensive zone, but Navy moves up with it. Giazza backhands it into neutral ice. He gets it right back. Giazza to Ondick. Ondick swings at it. It's behind Givens. Thatcher Givens in net. He's made 21 saves. Auerbach's made 34. Sean McDowell pressuring. Navy having issues breaking out of their own zone. Temple doing a good job of forechecking. Still, they can't get the puck out of the zone. Ondick chases it. Ondick pushes it down low, and now it's Andrew Kaiser in the corner. Kaiser backhanding it, has some fight with Burkhardt there, and now there's 4 players, 2 aside on either team, fighting for control of the puck. A minute and a half into this third period of play. Navy comes away with it. Still, they're having issues handling the puck. And it's still bouncing around. Now it's at the center ice red line, and Auerbach had to make a jumping save from way far out. That was odd looking. Kaiser behind the net, fighting for control of the puck. Golembrowski can't reach it. Max Hucker gets it in the corner, falls to his knees, but backhands it. On Dick, half boards, spins. Stamler on him. Kaiser impeded with, but Kaiser gets it out to neutral ice and just dumps it into the zone. 2:10 remaining. A lot of players jumping off. 4 men back on for the Owls. Elmer, Barberini, Ferguson. That's 3 of them. Puck kept in the Navy zone. Jack Pierce also now on the ice. One hands it behind the net. Rolling around to the half boards. It's Stamler on it. Stamler. A pass goes to the left side of the neutral zone. Kelly a shot offsides. Auerbach made the save anyway.
Dylan, one concern for me right now with this Temple team is that your top 2 lines might be getting a little bit tired from competing so much in this game. There's been a ton of physicality and huge hits in the game, and you're going to begin to fatigue as the game continues to go on. Right now, Temple has been fantastic in staying in this one.
They've been great. The stamina has definitely been strong for both teams. Shot saved by Auerbach. It was a strong one from him. A pass into the slot. No one was there. Jack Pierce loses the puck in the defensive zone, but it bounces off of Elmer's body. Tom Pinello wrists it, and immediately he's out, and Giazza comes on the ice. So does Sean Fowler and Garrett Russell, the goal scorer for the Owls in this game. You saw immediately he rushed back to the bench, and now Giazza's back on. Ferguson taking on Flagler, and he pokes it to Giazza. Giazza, left side of the neutral zone, pushes it behind Navy's net. And chasing after it is Garrett Russell. In the half boards, Navy, difficulty controlling the puck. Andrew Douglas losing it. And now Jeffrey Wu pushes it back. Wu pushes it back to his defensive partner, and Navy now having their own difficulties getting through this Temple defense. Icing will be called here on the Midshipmen with 16:09 remaining in the 3rd period of play. Faceoff to be held to the left of Thatcher Givens.
Dylan, a solution right now from head coach Mark Spies. Temple taking very, very quick shifts. If their defensemen are down on this end of the ice, as soon as the puck's taken to the other end, they're getting their defensemen off. And when their forwards come back, they're getting them to the bench, changing them out. Fresh legs at all times. On
Dick, right circle shot. It deflects in on goal, but Givens pounces on it and makes the save. So face-off happening in the exact position that it was just won in by the Owls. On Dick, that aggressive top of the right circle slot that he puts himself in. He gets the puck and hits it off the boards. Owls forechecking, and another pass that goes off the stick of Connor Hayden. He chases it, but Kyle Smedley all alone without pressure. He gives it right back to Vandenberg, and Ian Bowles sticks it away from Vandenberg. Kept in from the left point. It's just bouncing. Smedley had his stick knocked out of his hands. It's below the net. Net is off its moorings again, right as Michael Burkhardt had a mid-slot opportunity. Well,
possibly a good chance taken away from Navy there. Temple certainly catches a break, and I think that might have just been a gift from the hockey gods right there. Navy certainly up with the offensive pressure. A great chance taken away from them, still in the offensive zone though.
Right point, passes across to Hayden. Hayden, a shot that goes off of Auerbach's glove, and if Navy touches it, it would be a high sticking whistle, but instead it was touched by Andrew Kaiser. The other way, McDowell. A man falls down. McDowell gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser scores! It's 2-1. The Owls lead.
The energy level in this building right now, Dylan, just shot up to level 100. That Temple bench is so excited right now, and Andrew Kaiser just picked up a great goal for this Temple team. Such a fantastic way to put his team up 2-1.
Andrew Kaiser, the business management major. 9 goals on the season for him. It puts the Owls in front of Navy. 15:08 remaining in regulation time. Oh, watch this opportunity here for Navy, though. Scasia in the corner. Giazza takes it away. His pass, trying to find Ferguson or Fowler. It bounces off a stick before it gets behind the net. Max Hucker loses control as he's being pestered by Stamler. Behind the net, Golembrowski loses it. Sean Fowler takes it away. Fowler cannot get it to neutral ice. They kept it in the zone. Golembrowski, circle, slot pass. Ferguson meets him in the slot, but the puck is to the corner. Ferguson comes together with Ross Hogan, and the puck is sent back out into the slot. Garrett Russell takes it away. 14:20 remaining in this period. If you're the Owls, you got to keep playing the way you're playing. Puck bounces into neutral ice, and Garrett Russell just slaps it in. Whistle is blown. Stick is on the ice. Not sure what they're calling right here, but a slashing call will be coming, and it's going to be against Ross Hogan. The Owls are going to the Pub Web power play once again.
14:11 left in the period. Tons of time now for Temple. And if they can put themselves up 2 goals, Dylan, incredible.
My, oh my. Power play begins. Ondick gets it at the center ice red line. His drop pass goes to Fowler. Fowler loses it, and it's sent down the other end of the ice. 1:40 remaining on the power play. Under 14 minutes remaining in this third period of play. The Owls lead it 2-1. Ondick enters the zone, backhands it to the boards behind the net. Giazza passes it out. Barberini, he missed it. Oh, Barberini had a beautiful shot from in the slot, dead center, and he just couldn't get it on goal. Navy the other way. Ondick gets it from being an opportunity. Barberini would want that one back. Fowler, his drop pass to Giazza, taken away by Navy. 1-on-1 here. Ondick meets him, but going for a one-hand pass. Another save by Auerbach. Puck still loose. Oh, man, that could have been disastrous for the Owls.
And a couple more shots on net for Navy. Right now, Ben Auerbach, 40 of 41 saves in the game. You can't ask for a better performance from your goaltender. You still have a lot of game to play, but Ben Auerbach has just been spectacular so far.
Shot from the point, hits a body and goes to the corner. Navy, 56 seconds remaining on the slashing minor to Ross Hogan, and Andrew Kaiser takes it away. Ondick now starts the breakout for the power play for the Owls. Barberini gives it to Giazza, but it was behind him. Andrew Kaiser has to be careful because Stamler was right with him. Giazza enters the zone on the left side. Barberini goes centrally. It comes back to Giazza, who fell on the ice. He was trying to get it to Barberini, who meets him in the corner boards. Scasia falls down. 23 seconds remaining on the power play, and it's just slapped down the other end of the ice. Auerbach has to handle the bouncing puck. Kyle Smedley passes it to Jack Pierce. One last rush for the Owls, maybe. And Pierce's pass to Elmer was on the ice and taken away by Navy. 6 seconds remaining on the man advantage. 12-14 remaining in the game. Smedley holds on to it, even strength. And you cannot get too excited now if you're the Temple Owls. There is a lot of game remaining. Elmer hands it off to Pierce. Pierce's shot hits a body and goes behind the net. Elmer pinching. It's backhanded up to the half boards. Navy takes it away, but Ferguson is able to control it. And Pierce is hit. No call made. He never even touched the puck. Unbelievable. Puck goes behind the net of Navy's side. That's 2 plays in this game that were very distinct. No calls. Elmer, left point. His shot goes off the body of a Navy player before it goes in the Temple zone. Hayden controls it. Still rolling around the boards with it. Right point shot. Save by Auerbach. Or left point shot that was, and it rolls back to over the stick of Wu before it goes down. Gibbons stops it 11:04 remaining on the clock. Entering the zone on the left side. Saucer pass. It's wide of the net. And trying to bank it off the back of Auerbach. He actually sent it back into his own zone. Oh, man. Nervy times for both sides right here. Navy, they're starting to see that hope of getting a bye week suddenly, or a bye day suddenly go by. Fowler, left circle shot. Saved by Gibbons. Temple playoff hopes looking ever so slightly closer. Centering pass. It goes off Barberini's skate and out of play. And 10:27 remaining in this game.
You have 10 minutes of hockey left. You've played 50 very, very competitive minutes. And all Temple has to do right now is continue playing the spectacular defense that they've had. They need to continue the spectacular offensive chances they've been developing. And that's all you need to do for the rest of this game. Yes, it might not sound so simple, but Temple is certainly capable of it.
A big open ice hit from Andrew Kaiser, and it's a 2-on-1 for the Owls. Ondick, left side, bounced over his stick. That was a golden opportunity off the open ice hit, but the other way comes Navy. Slowing down a bit, it's Reynolds. His pass, it goes to the boards. Navy comes away with it. Right side, Flagler. Barberini met him. Pass to the slot, no one there again. A lot of cross-crease slot passes for Navy. Just no one's been home for them when they most needed it. The other way, McDowell chases it. Icing is called on the Owls, and it'll come down to the Temple side to the right of Auerbach with 9:49 remaining in regulation time. Owls lead at 2-1.
Temple playing with a lot of emotion right now, and they've been playing with a lot of emotion the whole season. But they're taking their energy that they had physically, and they're putting it into dedicating time to try and score goals and try to make hits that are going to matter towards the end of the game. Earlier on in the season, we saw a lot of scuffles that they would start, and just being frustrated from losing games against Navy where it's a
completely different team.
Where you're defeated 10-1, and yes, absolutely, a completely different team. The Temple in October would not have fought this way against Navy as they are now.
It's unbelievable. Face off to the left of Auerbach. Piazza wins it. Bowles goes off the glass. Garrett Russell on the left side. If he races to it, I don't think he'll get there first. It's Ross Hogan who gets there, who spins back, and Russell's still giving him some issues. The long stretching pass was batted down out of midair by Fowler, and Navy will control it. Given away. Giazza, right side. A sliding play to block the pass. A beauty right there. Navy the other way. With speed. With some numbers. Left side. Beautiful move. Shot. Deflects. And Hayden couldn't get it on goal at the end of the day, but dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous looking attack here.
Navy got in front of their own shot there.
Giazza thinks about the shot. Actually takes it at the end. It bounces off a body and goes to the corner. Navy takes it away. 8:50 remaining in this game. Ferguson now goes to Fowler on the left side. Enters the zone. Cuts to the middle. Fowler loses it at the blue line. Racing back to get it. Jack Pierce. He's being pestered by Stamler. And Max Hucker gets it. Hucker off the boards. Hits the roof. And a face-off will be coming in the Owl zone. That's unfortunate after you think you almost get that puck cleared to the neutral ice, and now you got to cover defensively here.
Another chance for Temple to get a line change, though. 8:30 left in the game, and it's all about keeping the freshest and toughest legs out there.
Face-off on by Navy. A quick shot deflects. Auerbach with the big left pad save. At the circle, a shot. Another left pad save from Auerbach. Make that 43 on the night for him. Navy starting to look really dangerous again. Golembrowski loses it. Smedley passes it across to Pierce, who gets it into the neutral zone. Pinella cannot find where it was. It went off his body up high. Left side, entering the zone, it's Walton. Walton can't get the shot off. Still bouncing around in the slot. No one can seem to get a handle of it. And Andrew Kaiser finally comes down with it. 7:50 remaining in this game. Temple leads it 2-1. Kaiser with a lot of speed. Can't reach it. Navy moves it out again, but Ferguson meets him at the blue line. Kaiser gives it to Ondick. Ondick shot right into the breadbasket. Rebound, covers it. 7:37 remaining in a face-off in the Navy zone.
Dylan, I'm honestly surprised Ondick didn't take more ice on that opportunity. If he had skated a few more strides up the ice and gotten in close, I think he would have had a really good chance to score there. Instead, he elects to just throw a shot into the chest of Givens there.
At this point, the Andrew Kaiser goal earlier in this third period stands as the game-winning goal. Still 7:25 remaining in this one, and with Navy's pedigree, that's a lot of time. A cross-crease pass from Flagler finds no one. Ferguson moves it out of the defensive zone. Ondick enters Navy zone on the left side. At the left point, stops and just lets it move down below the net, bouncing around before it can finally be controlled by Flagler. His pass finds a speeding Nathan Hayden, who actually fell down as he tried to cut back into the middle with it. And now Burkhardt gets it. Barberini stops it. He hits it to the corner, or to the half boards, and Ondick just puts it back to the blue line of Navy, and he forechecks. Oh man, these are nervy moments. 6:37 remaining. Fowler falls down. He got a stick between his skates. Giazza right side, one-on-one, only man there. Giazza's shot hits a stick and goes wide. He meets him though at the left half boards, goes down to Fowler, who chases it. It pops out to the stick of Vandenberg. In the right corner, it's swatted out one-on-one, and falling down with it is Alexander Vandenberg. Barberini and him meet in the corner. Barberini is able to control the puck for as long as he possibly can. Puck squirts out, left circle shot. It didn't get on net. It was blocked by the stick of Charles Giazza. Under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Russell enters the zone over the left side of the blue line. His pass in front, it went off Fowler's skate. Bowles chases it, decides he won't pinch for it and just will get it at center ice. That was the wise move. But Navy in the other way. Hayden goes to his backhand, forehand. Auerbach stood tall and stood his ground on the left post. Bowles reaches for it. Needs some help there. Piniella comes in. Golembrowski keeping the puck down low. Stamler has it. Point shot, backhander, mask save. Back into the slot. It goes wide, and the net again is off its moorings. 5:18 remaining in the third period of play. Owls still holding on to this slim one-goal lead.
Navy is coming back. With this offensive pressure they're throwing on net, Ben Auerbach continues to deny them at the doorstep of glory.
Oh man, how big would this one be? Face-off won by Navy. Shot deflects off a stick, out of play.
The most impressive thing for Temple right now, everyone that has been out on the ice, they're not afraid to use their body to block the puck right now. And they're getting in front of any shot that Navy can take. I think that's an adjustment they made after seeing 90 shots on goal in the first matchup this season.
Hucker hits the puck off the glass, rolls down to the Navy zone, but lost steam before it could be called for icing. Stamler, 5 minutes left. You'll see Stamler on the ice a lot of the time now as this game continues to wind down. Navy from the defensive zone. Pass goes by everyone, and Max Hucker will look for a reaching Garrett Elmer. They'll say Navy could have played it. No icing will be called. Puck finds the stick of Golembrowski, and a big shot blocker save. Smedley comes over to get it. A pass into the slot, it's bouncing. Giazza takes it. Giazza still holding on to it. He just bangs it off the boards, but Navy goes right back in the zone. A beautiful set of skills from Stamler. Stamler, right circle shot. Glove saved by Auerbach, and he covers it up. Staring him down, he makes the beauty glove.
And I'm not sure if our viewers at home could hear it, but the entire Temple bench, every single one of them just banging on the boards in support of the fantastic game that Auerbach has had. He continues to just make crazy saves that I don't think anyone else could make on this ice tonight.
4:21 to go in this third period. In the corner, Russell races over to it, spins back, gets himself some space, continues to spin. Ferguson swatted the stick of It looks like Nathan Hayden out of his hand. The other way, Giazza, shot, hits a body before it can make its way to the net. Under 4 minutes of play remaining. Temple up 2-1. Ian Bowles swats it. Goes into the stick of Sean Fowler. Fowler looking for some space. Cuts in the middle. Giazza. Oh, it almost found his stick, and he almost got a shot off on goal. Behind the net, Navy will start their rush. Lots of speed on the right side. It's Flagler. Flagler finds some space. Rolling around the net. In the corner boards now. Back up to the point. A shot looking for a deflection. Goes wide. The other corner. Another save from Auerbach. Ferguson just sent it out to the neutral zone. Looking for it was Pierce, and it rolls back to the stick of Ferguson. Ferguson wrists it down the ice. McDowell first to get there. His stick was lifted. Taken away by Reynolds. 3 minutes of play remaining in this one. Reynolds gets the give and go. Circle, shot, deflects, wide. Hayden sees it go through his legs. Chasing over to it is Turk. And getting back to it is Hayden. Hayden in the corner, 2:50 remaining. Hayden taken away by Ondick. Ondick, his stick is lifted in the half boards. Kaiser takes it away. Kaiser, the pass to McDowell. He's chasing it. He's all alone. Backhander goes off the shoulder of Givens. 2:30 remaining in this game. Legs are tired for everyone here. Crunch time it is. The other way with speed. Vandenberg nets off its moorings again. Referee's not calling it. Big check there. Russell fell down. Fowler gets to it. Giazza has it. Ref got the net back on its moorings. 2:13 remaining. Giazza stops. Right circle. Shot. Hit a body. It hit actually this body of Golembrowski. 2 minutes of play remaining in this game. Puck is being held against the half boards. All players are falling right here. Giazza coming together, having a stick held right there by Kelly as he rips it out of his hands. 1:50 remaining. Navy enters the zone the other way. Stamler has a Stamler. Pass to the low slot. Scacia couldn't control it. A backhander. Russell takes it away. Russell, he puts the puck out into the neutral ice. 1:35 remaining in this game. Temple up 2-1 here. Golembrowski, backhand sliding pass. It goes to the stick of Giazza, and they're going to call this icing. With 1:25 remaining in this third period of play. Face-off coming into the Temple zone.
And headed to the bench for Navy, Thatcher Givens. No goalie in goal now for Navy.
Extra man.
Timeout is called now by Navy, I believe. They're going to plan for this last minute 25. What an exciting game, Dylan. Who would have thought that at around 10 o'clock tonight, we'd be sitting here with a 2-1 Temple lead with 1:30 left to play.
You know, I was talking to Charles before the game, Charles Giazza, and he basically said, you know, they're going to come out, Navy's going to come out very strong tonight, but it's been a different team. Temple has been completely different. They've won 3 straight ECHA games. They've beaten Penn State Berks twice in that time, beat Townsend last Sunday, 1-0 in overtime, but Navy, they're a different type of opponent. They have all the skills in the world. They are currently sitting with 28 points. Temple sitting with 14 points, just half of what Navy has.
They absolutely are a different team, Dylan. Yes, they might be bigger physically, but Temple right now, they're playing with more heart than we've seen the entire season, and I think some of that comes down to what we were talking about in our car ride over here. It comes down to the thought that any little mistake that you make for this team right now, it could prove to be a season-ending mistake at this point. It could be the difference of you making playoffs and getting that extra point, or missing playoffs because you don't have that point. But every tiny little thing in this game matters, and Temple is doing every little thing properly. They're concentrating their defense around the goal. They're protecting Ben Auerbach as much as they possibly can in order to not make sure that he sees 90 shots in the game. Yes, he's seen 46 and he's made 45 saves, but I think that's an expectation you can have for Ben Auerbach. In a big game like this, he's going to step up and make the saves when you need him, but you have to help him out, and Temple's been getting in the way of tons of shots tonight, either blocking them with their bodies, taking the puck away with their sticks, or pushing it away with their skates.
Empty net on the other side of the ice. 6-on-5 for Navy. Kaiser in the face-off circle. Owls win it back, but jumping on it is Hayden. Hayden back up to the point. To the right side. Stamler gets it back to the left point. It's Reynolds who gets it down to Kelly. Right point shot. Glove save by Auerbach. It hits a body. It's kept in the zone. Deep slot now. Goes back up to the deep slot. 1 minute of play remaining in this game. Temple up 2-1. Empty net on the other side. Kelly passes it back up. Stamler, one-time pass down low. And Kelly gets it. Kelly goes back up top to Reynolds. Reynolds has Stamler on the left side. 43 seconds. Shot, score! 41 seconds remaining. And Matthew Stamler ties it up. It's 2-2 with 41 seconds remaining in the third period of play.
Well, Dylan, not a lot of time left in the third period, but Temple does have an overtime win under their belts this year.
There's still 41 seconds.
There are still 41 seconds.
Stamler, with his 24th goal of the season, comes with an extra attacker out for the Navy Midshipmen. It's 2-2. First Temple wants to survive the last 40 seconds. Russell the other way, behind the net, pinning the puck up against the boards. 30 seconds remaining in regulation time. Fowler fighting for it. The seconds just begin to tick down. Stamler, a backhand pass. It's out of the reach of Kelly, who slides down, and Navy will need to tag back up. They do. 12 seconds remaining in this third period. 10, Barberini puts it around the boards. Russell watches it go out to the neutral ice. 4 seconds left. One last small attempt right here. 1 second left. The buzzer sounds, and the Owls, they were up 2-1 with 41 seconds remaining. They gave up the game tire, but they are going to get at least 1 point here. They'd love to have all three, but unfortunately it's going to be 1 or 2. It's going to be big in the race for that playoff spot. Now they're at least 3 points ahead of Townsend.
Absolutely, Dylan. And just an official scores note for Navy on that last goal. The goal was scored by number 17, Matthew Stamler. The assist coming from Brendan Reynolds and Joseph Kelly. And the way they were moving the puck when they had their goalie pulled, they were just flying the puck around the zone. Temple just not able to keep up with it. They finally did give up an open shot lane, but I think Temple's going to make some adjustments here, and I think they're going to thrive in 3-on-3 hockey for the next 5 minutes of game.
There's a lot of open ice, and open ice calls for a lot of nice puck movement, puck handling. There was a lot of beautiful puck movement on that 6-on-5 attempt, those 6-on-5 opportunities for the Midshipmen, and, well, they really waited to get their perfect opportunity. Stamler with just a beautiful wrister that did go by Auerbach, and I think that it's fair to say that that was an absolute beauty of a shot that most goaltenders will find it hard to actually stop. Auerbach has kept the Owls in this game for so long. He's made 48 saves.
Temple needs more shots in overtime. In that third period, they had 1 goal on 9 shots. Navy took 15 shots in the period, 1 goal on 15 shots for them.
Giazza, Kaiser, Ondick. The men out for the Owls right. Slides it to Kaiser, it goes by him. Kaiser loses it, and Navy takes it. Vandenberg with space, right circle. Goes down low, his pass goes through the stick of everyone. Giazza has it. Giazza has no one helping him at the moment. Still controls it, 3-on-3, it's all about possession. Slides back into the neutral zone. 4:34 left in this overtime period. 2 straight overtime games we're seeing on the TU Ice Network here. Puck near the benches. Neither team has really been very aggressive right here. Vandenberg jumps off the ice. Golembrowski on. Ondick, right circle. He's been a little quiet in the last 2 periods. His backhand sauce pass goes all the way out to the neutral zone. Kaiser had to be careful he didn't give it up. He passed it right to the stick of Reynolds. Reynolds, right circle, passes it back. Giazza deflects it away. And Kaiser comes to it. Kaiser in the corner. It's Stamler out. Who just scored the game tire. Giazza gets it out to Ondick. Ondick has it with some speed. 2-on-1 for the Owls. Ondick, his pass attempt, I think it was blocked away. Giazza gets it. Left circle shot. Score! Charles Giazza! The Owls beat Navy!
The captain comes through for the Temple Owls. And that's exactly what we wanted to see tonight. Temple comes out in fantastic fashion. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime, and Charles Giazza scores an overtime winner to give his team the ECAHA win that they needed. They've been searching for this win. They needed this to make playoffs.
4 straight ECHA victories. This one is going to go down as one of the biggest wins in Temple Owls history. They beat the Navy Midshipmen after being up 2-1 in the third period. They were down 1-0 in the game. In the first minute and 40 seconds of the game, with 41 seconds, the deflator, it's tied. They go into overtime, and Captain Charles Giazza wins it for the Owls. We will be right back for the post-game show. Are you kidding me? The Temple Owls have beaten the Navy Midshipmen 3-2 in overtime. 40 seconds left. Stamler ties the game up, and you think to yourself, well, oh no, the deflation, it's done. They're coming back. But no! Captain Charles Giazza with a beautiful wrister, drop of the stick. We got some great pictures from Justin Oakes, our new photographer. I cannot believe this game. Go back to those words on your paper.
Dylan, all right, second period, we had the words energy and physicality. This Temple team played with energy, and they were physical against the Navy Midshipmen. They beat Navy 3-2 tonight, not because Ben Auerbach had the best game of his career in net. He made 48 saves in the game on 50 shots. Absolutely incredible. Yes, nothing taken away from him. But Temple won this game because they were energetic from the gate. They gave up a goal in the first minute 40 of the game, but they held that deficit. They didn't go down by any more. It was 1-0 at the end of the first. They came out in the second, tied it. Their second period has been a struggle for them this year. They took it tied out of the second period into the third, go up 2-1 in the third, and for most of it, they're just trying to play defense, which they did fantastically the entire game. They got in the way of shots and did what they had to do.
It's been constant fight from the Temple Owls. They now sit with 16 points right now in the ECHA. Towson, they're sitting at 12 points, and Towson has to play Navy tomorrow. Navy, they might have a bit of a chip on their shoulder, but nonetheless, these are huge, huge, huge points. With one more ECHA game remaining against the Villanova Ice Cats, that's next Friday at Hatfield Ice, so it's an away game. The Owls are really sitting in a very comfortable position right now. Wow. Just wow. Do you have any more thoughts on how this game ended?
Just a couple of more important notes on the season. They still have 2 more games here at the York.
They do. We have 2 more broadcasts on the TU Ice Network.
And those 2 games can be a time where you get your younger guys in. Yes, you want to win the games, but they don't matter as much in the standings. And if you're headed to playoffs, you want to find a couple more guys who you can put out on the ice and you can trust them to be out there, because I saw Charles Giazza and Brendan Ondick begin to get a little bit lackluster at the end of the game, just solely because they had been on the ice busting their butts for 60 minutes of hockey. And you can ask no more of them than you already have. Ondick with the OT winner the other night, and now Giazza today with a fantastic goal to bury it, put this game away. And Temple gets the last laugh this season. Yes, Navy beat them 10-1 in November, but Temple just beat them 3-2 when it mattered most. Temple, this new Temple team that we've seen.
4 straight.
Temple hockey is back, baby.
Temple hockey is back, baby. Well, from myself, Dylan Coyle, JJ Mahowski, and Brian Mathias, our wonderful tech director, we wish you a very good evening. Temple Owls, 3-2 winners.